Moshi, Moshi! Good morning. No, not machine. Good morning. God dang it, Google. Figure it out. You think you would have some type of learning capabilities of, hey, this guy says Moshi Moshi every morning. But hey! Good morning, indeed. Let's jump right on in, because it's been far too long for Final Fantasy XIV. I think we're still sticking with the little bit of the weekly thing here. You're on your phone making yourself some munchies. Oh, someone partaked into the marijuana, I see, eh? The Smithers, the Cheetos, sir. Maybe. I don't know. We're just throwing it up there. Fair enough. Whatever floats the people's boats. But yeah, that's always good. You take your time, because you know about the teleportation thing and running around. Unlike myself, like chicken with your head cut off type of thing. Not while you're. Is that even for like the work from home gigs? You still get, is that like a thing? You get a pee in a cup and make sure that you're a contributing member to society or something like that, or can't you just ask Wolfslayer to do it for you sometimes? I mean, I know how it is. Oh, for sure. I guess for the thing is, though, like, in your country, it's a weird thing, because, like, marijuana here is legal federally, whereas, like, sort of like the opposite thing in your country, marijuana is still like what I think gets called a Schedule 1 or something like that, or whatever it is. But it's, some states can legalize it, but it's I don't know. That's the least of things going on in America currently. But I certainly do agree with you. It's the dumbest thing ever. But yeah, here we are, playing on as the Reaper. Yes, bud.
Do you know where the stores at the volcano were?
Yeah, they're inside. There should be a stable nearby.
Yeah, where is that?
It should be nearby. So, if you go for any federal or federal adjacent job, you will get into... I see. So it's illegal, it's still including the Mario Land. Just not... Yes, I see. Anyways, going well. Culling the ranks is sort of what we're doing. But also, it seems that there is a level 70 job quest that maybe we should do before we get rocking on into that. So let's maybe just head on over to Black Rush. You know what, we can just go there ourselves. Pick that up. Why not? So, like, that way we're keeping up on something in this game, all intents and purposes. What did you find, buddy? That's good. Alright, so Central Thanalan, Black Brush Station with our little airship here. And get going. How have you been, Miss Biscuits? You settled on a chocolate chip muffin and lemon lime poppy. What's a poppy? In case I'm like missing something here in this lovable world here. Like I've heard of poppy seed, but sort of like, or is it a muffin that has lemon lime poppy seeds in it or something? Poppy is a prebiotic soda, as it's not as bad for you as normal poppy, made with less bull. Oh, okay, but the bullshit is what makes it taste so good, right? That's at least what I thought. You want all them chemicals that you can't pronounce properly, just like a Jordan stream, quite frankly. To go on up this way. Of course, just like any other goddamn stream, there's a cat that wants in because he hears me talking, so he thinks like he's missing something. Logie? Is it? We got streaming, I told you. Prebiotics apples, cider vinegar only, 5 grams of sugar and no high fructose corn syrup. What a world. What a world. I still feel bad that, like, I don't ever see a train just rocking in here. I feel like that's something I should see, like, anytime I want. Anytime I want. And the lemon lime flavor is supposed to be akin to Sprite, so it's pretty good. Some of the flavors are hit or miss. I find that about the Soda Stream stuff. I've sort of been, like, I dab back and forth with that stuff every once in a while, and it's like, you know, I have the Coke, or not the Coke, the Pepsi and whatnot, and the root beer, and it's just like you just can't nail what it is right sometimes, and then there's some other stuff like, you know, they're hit or miss sometimes, as you said. Boss, who's this? Are you sure we should be getting an outsider involved? Take a look at me, dude. I am the outsider. Thanks for your discretion, Arnegas, but it's not needed. He has a personal contract with me, so consider him a mercenary in service to the family. Whatever you'd say in front of me, you can say in front of him. What?
Read this part.
Yeah?
See, I can't do it.
So what does that mean?
Well, see, I can only get one in the ball, and I can't get that treasure chest over there.
I have to point out something. I don't know if you've played Breath of the Wild, Biscuits. I despise...
Yeah, and I didn't get a treasure chest over there.
Okay, there's these motion shrines that you have to do where you tilt the thing. Oh my, they're terrible. Terrible. Come on. Oh god, that's not gonna work. Oh my god, like the worst, like it. Oh, almost have it.
Hey, that one's in.
Yeah, I got 2 of them in.
Oh. Did you do that?
Very carefully. Oh.
You know what?
Okay, go back. There you go. By your will, boss, Chimera has been making the sands a living hell for anyone who dares to wander into its territory, which would be us, you know, since our trade route cuts right through it. The men I've hired to carry my goods are scared to death, and I can't blame them. None of us are fit for monster hunting, so I sent for you.
Look
What?
at that treasure chest up there.
Yeah.
See, I can't even get it.
Let me see.
It's like kind of too hard.
Too hard. You've literally beat the game.
No.
That looks like a tunnel.
Are you that black guy right there?
Dressed in black. I am not the black guy, but yes.
And why is that pet right there standing?
That's my airship. Oh yeah. How would you get that? I don't even know. There's got to be something you're missing, because you need something to...
No, I know what you have to do.
You know what to do? Those?
No, you have to... See that button all the way over there?
Yeah.
See, you have to run on that thing and then...
Oh, for goodness sakes.
And then it moves the fins. No, you don't run like that.
Why?
Because you hit that and then you go in there and then you fly to it.
So I gotta hit it again and then jump on it?
Yes.
Then why didn't you do that?
It was kind of hard for me.
I can't jump up.
Yes, you can. You have to stay on it.
Okay.
And then change my bow and arrow. And you weren't standing on it.
I know, I'll stand over here, close enough to it. Is that okay? I'm sorry.
My bow and arrow thing is gonna break.
No, you're not. It's not high enough. Sorry. I don't know what to do. He beats Zelda. He's obsessed with... He's much like myself of starting over games. He started over on my wife's account because she hasn't played it yet, and then I had to make him a new account so he could play. I'm just like, you know, you could just do like new game on your own account, but... Oh, yeah. Anyways, we'll see what we can do. Our Negus might want to find a rock to hide behind, though. Chimeras aren't known for being the most discriminating of beasts. Is this guy just gonna be like hanging out here by Norman, the Flame Private? Where could you be sending me? Time to put them new skills to use, Bastion. So we have learned all Reaper actions and traits to level 70, so let's show them who's boss. So we are ready. Let's rock. Hopefully this isn't too difficult. I don't see why it would be, but... let's get on with the hunt then, eh? Alright, now to accustom yourself to the Reaper's tools, harvest the souls of the fallen to call forth your avatar. If it doesn't show the treasure thing. Reapers can summon their avatar by filling in their soul gauge, and then it's used for combos.
It's missing, Daddy.
What?
See, this turns too, but it turns. You can get on it. This turns once.
Okay, show me. I told Daddy wanted to stream. I don't bug you when you're playing with all of your Daddy's ways of doing things. Okay, don't get on it now. Like, you want to wait for it to go around the other side then? You know how to do it.
You have to wait to go on it.
Okay. Alright, the best Reapers fight in tandem with their avatar. So that's like the thing I have that like looks like death, apparently, right? Just fill this, I forgot to turn the cursor thing off, but fill it up and I assume all is well. Still nice evidence you're not, you know. I don't even like know what I'm getting from this, if anything. Come on, let's make this a little bit harder here. There we go. Show off that we know what we're doing, relatively speaking. I look forward to failing this miserably. Here we go. Use Gibbet. Which one's Gibbet? And then we use Guillotine. I feel like I already used that, but sure, game, sure. Yes, bud.
That's how you do it. That's it.
You gotta show Daddy.
Cool.
Which one did I not use? The guillotine? Okay, I'm in the middle of something. My goodness, why do you always... There we go. Good job. A spear?
Yeah, but you don't even know.
Is this Chimera guy gonna show his ugly head here, or what are we doing here? Come on. I'm just checking it. Oh, there he is. There's our fair feathered friend. Oh, and he's coming right for us.
What number it is?
Yeah, pretty good.
That's a very good power.
Okay, you let me fight here, or what? Yeah, sure. I will give him all of the feasting to remember us. Let's roll. Let's roll. Let me. Love the music here. Beautiful. I still would like, I think, you know, just for all intensive purposes, just to learn like Dark Knight up a little bit more. Because like it's very fitting for the game going on right now, right? Dark Knight, yeah, is that not wrong? Am I not right? Yeah, it is fun. Like I said, it's one of those things that I've played very little of, but I enjoy my time with. It's one of those weird things of like, it's one of those classes where I'm sort of wishing it wasn't a tank class because it is so much fun. But I get it, like, you know, it's, I'm trying to think, there's a skill that I just learned, and it, like, it makes you dead. I've read about it on, like, on forums about, like, healers freak out because they forget about it, and so, like, it brings down your health to 0, and then, like, then everything that you get hit with. Yes, Logie!
Found a fire.
I heard ya! So, like, and then, like, every hit you take, it heals you back up after you use another thing, but if you get healed, it kills you or something. I have no idea. It sounds confusing, and I'm very worried about going into a fight with it, but... Oh, yeah. Bloody impressive work, that. Yes, it was. I knew that was something about you, but truth be told, I didn't expect you to make such clean work of that chimera. I reckon even I might be hard-pressed to match that display. And are you still up to date with me? You're just waiting on me to get to the next quest, I assume? And you know talent when you see it, boss. And with that, the ceruleum will flow once more. Alright, yeah. Among his many roles, Arnegas is a merchant of sorts. He sells ceruleum at a price that make Gil Pinchers and Amirga and Sons balk, but still turns a pretty profit. I can barely keep up with demand, despite the occasional beast or two butting on into our affairs. Thanks to you, boss. And our countrymen up north, of course. Here's to getting back to business as per usual. Alright, I will be there momentarily. I'm actually liking the start of the Dark Knight thing. Like I said, I would like to keep up with something so I'm not like, oh god, like I think Bard, you know, I think that's like level 70. I think I have like 3 quests to do for that to get it back up to, so... Gunbreaker, I think I maybe have 2. Wait, I mean Reaper? Yes, Reaper, yes. Ceruleum ain't easy to come by, as you know, but Amagina and Sons protects their monopoly with gilded fist.
It's time for you to show me.
Show you what?
Where is the store fin? Like the store fin.
It's inside it.
Inside where?
Inside when you get close enough.
Yeah, but why is it inside?
Because that's where it is. Now, before you go running on off to the flames, let me assure you this arrangement is entirely above board. Selling goods to Imperials is forbidden by law, but there's no real word about buying from them. I know you Azorians like to call Garleans. Yes, maybe it will eventually, so you're gonna have to use those. Yeah. Okay, so get out of there.
Yeah, but I saw the wizard.
Okay, well, you've got to make potions.
I already got 2.
Okay, then that's time to take it. I know you Azorians like to call Garleans by all sorts of colorful names. Bastards, tyrants, invaders, and you got all those things. And while many a foul deed has been committed to the glory of the Empire, we ain't megalomaniacs to a man, even amongst the purebloods. Those that serve don't always do so by choice. It could be argued we're all casualties of the great Machina's ambition. No small number of Empire's troops would return home with a heartbeat if they could. But the world being what it is, most send their family what few coins they can afford to part with. Most Eorzeans wouldn't suffer wit to color complicate their black and white view, but if you're gonna fight with us, you should learn the truth of our past. Long ago, long before the Empire, our forebears lived in Locus Arminius, down in southern Isabad. With temperate chimes and fertile earth the land provided. Many of us, but simple farmers, harvested abundant crops with the self-same sights the reapers would eventually wield. But gifts are ever the object of envy. were not tilling the fields, our ancestors were forced to defend them. Every year they yielded a few more ilms, and some 800 years ago they were driven from locus ominous completely. Just call it like Ohio for the sensitive purposes of making my life easier here. They fled north, to the frozen region that would become Garlemald. And there they fought tooth and nail for the scant resources of that frigid land, and from the fires of hardship were the first magitech devices forged with an innovation upon innovation. That humble group of farmers grew into insatiable empire. But before the miraculous twist of fate, we were a dying breed, bereft not only of magic, but of hope itself. With no natural advantages to speak of, our mere survival was in question. Like a dog's tail wagging back and forth. Harsh necessity where the Reaper's born. We turned our tools to weapons and struck a bargain with the Whispers in the Dock. With the Void's power, we could strike an enemy's beaten heart, slay the generals, and throw their rank and file into disarray. Our way is to end battles before the sparks catch, to sacrifice the one for many, to keep our vacious hands away from family, friends, and lovers. And now this power belongs to you. Remember our story. Remember what drives a man to turn to the void, and you'll not be led into deeper temptations. Oh my goodness, can I stream without any disruptions? Go back to headquarters. I tell you, last night I sort of reason why I was a little later than per usual. I had like one of the worst migraines I've had in a long time. I don't know if you get them. They're a very difficult thing to explain to people. You want me to hand this in now? But it got so bad, like I took a couple Excedrin and it wasn't working. So like usually like the what I usually have to do is or what I do is like if they ain't working, I gotta knock myself out. So I just take a couple of Gravols or whatever and just like to get yourself some sleep. Like it's super terrible. I hate when people just think like a migraine is like just like some type of normal headache. They have no idea. Like it literally feels like your brain is trying to escape from the inside of your skull. Wolf had a real bad one the other night. Nothing was working, so I made him go stand in a really hot shower for 20 minutes and then sit in the dark for another half an hour. He said, yeah, like, I mean, I've heard things about, like, usually I end up getting them, like, super early in the morning. Like, I think when I looked at the clock, it was, like, maybe 3 or 4 in the morning. It's like, you know, I wouldn't want to exactly go on in and turn the shower on. But I heard of, like, of things of, like, fill like, a tub with, like, as hot enough water as you can withstand, and sort of like just put your feet into it, and then it gets gets the blood circulating down there, like away from your head. But you know, obviously at 4 in the morning, I don't want to be waking people, you know, running a bath type of thing. But before my wife left for work, she's like, just throw on like a cold cloth on the head, and that sort of worked enough to, before I knew it, I was like, oh, like, you know, I guess it like had fallen over and I was like, my shoulder was all wet. But yeah, they're debilitating. They suck. They suck. When do I get to sit in a nice throne like this, Drusilla? Well, for your first outing, you did good. I think you've earned the right to know just who this lot you've thrown yourself in with. Yeah, typical frozen migraine we're into. Yeah, like usually for me, it's the cold usually doesn't work overly bad, but yeah, like it's always like the give or take of the two extremes, right? You might have gathered yourself, but the Lemurs were formed to support the Garleans who are living in exile. It ain't easy to be far from home. let alone in a place where most would sooner get you and offer a helping hand. Off the only place making a living is the shadowy corners that lie outside the watchful gaze of the law. Now, I don't expect you to embrace us like brothers and sisters straight away, but know this, I do expect you to apply yourself to this job. Any more interviews that have come your way, Biscuits, or is it still just trotting around out there, just throwing the name out there type of thing? In the meantime, I'll be working with the family to ascertain the whereabouts of our prey. I expect the site to be an extension of your own body when we speak next. Alright, so just a little bit of experience. That's gonna be good. Alright, finally, let's catch up with Miss Biscuits for culling the ranks. To the inn at Journey's Head. The cold works for you if the headache's really from neck strain, which is usually what it is for you, but yeah, the bad ones, it's heat all the time. Hey, fancy meeting you here. How we doing? Pretty quiet so far. Just submitted an app to the place Wolf works at. Actually, really hoping to get something for that because my other interviews came back some thanks, but no thanks. Ah, the terrible end of it all. I'm gonna go and do the furthest one away and work our way back, where we gotta scout designated areas and defeat any sin eaters. No turtles? Ooh, I love turtles. Hey, Mr. Molly Molly Molly. Take him out just because I don't like the look of you. Destination of a serving. Well, you know, as always, as I say to you, you know, my fingers and toes are all crossed for you. I'm hoping for nothing but the best for you. Look like the awesome guitar riff here, just rocking. I gotta see if I have like second wind or something. Like a little get me out of jail free card. There's been so much of the thanks, but no thanks get disheartening after. Yeah, I mean, you know, and is that, you know, that's, I feel like, I don't understand, like, I'm really starting to see it, like, in the media-wise now, like, I don't know, like, why, like, you know, the politics aren't really speaking it. Like, I really do think, like, we're literally in a recession, have been in one for quite some time, and literally everyone is fighting tooth and nail to not say like that we're in one. Like I don't get it. Like, I mean, I know like just even uttering the threat of that word really does sort of put everyone down into the shittiness of it and everything, but like it's just like one of those things of like really? Like let's be honest with ourselves here. Like, what's that, bud?
I know what I can make.
What can you make?
I can make. See how much water?
Yep. So you make 3 of them, right?
And look.
Yeah.
I can make 4.
Yeah, so you gotta make a couple more, right?
Is that another one?
It could be.
There?
Yeah, it could be. You gotta sneak up on it, right? And it, like, you know, like...
4 right now.
It's funny, like, at my place, you know, the,
Daddy, how much wizards does you have?
Oh, maybe not that many, I don't know. You know, we've sort of switched to just manufacturing Canadian dildos at the moment, or for Canadian markets, and like, you know, it appeared like from my outside perspective that things were going, you know, okay, relatively speaking, I guess, type of thing, right? But you know, it's the, you know, like we're barely like, you know, we're okay, but like, you know, things could be better type of thing. You know, the tariffs are really kicking our butt, so it's like, sort of sucks when you want to hear that type of stuff, but like, like it's not to the point, I guess, like, you know, to be worrying type of thing, but you know, it's... we can only carry on with what we're doing for so long. Good stuff, bud. That'll get you through it.
But how?
What do you mean, but how? Get taken before you go into the hot zone, right?
What happened to I found 10 more.
That's good. Just keep them. You don't always have to use all of them, right? Oh god, this is like the weird thing of like when you're lower leveled, you gotta worry about everything. Oh, this guy's gonna attack me. This guy's gonna attack her.
Who is?
How did we fare? We fared okay, I think. Hey, go back over there. Just head for the glowing thing. Oh my god, the glowing things! I thought there might be one or two lurking on in the fringes, nothing out of the ordinary for the area. I expect you've noticed it by yourself, but individually, these lesser sin eaters are no more deadly than any natural predator. You know, you might encounter in the desert. It's when they appear in numbers that they pose a threat. Much like the void scent, they have an unfortunate tendency to flock to their strongest of their kind. Thus, when a powerful sin eater goes on the hunt, it might be attended by a veritable swarm of a weaker kin. Imagine an army of such creatures descending on a village or hamlet. It's the basic idea behind my patrols. To cull their ranks often enough that their numbers won't be overwhelming when the big ones come out to play. And you've certainly helped out on that front. Let's report our victories to Telseen, shall we? Shall we? Shall. Alice tells me you helped out on her patrol. You have our thanks, and my apologies for leading you from one battle to another ever since any moment we've met. In any case, I'm glad to see the two of you found each other.
Is this the right way I'm going to the city?
Yes, it looks like it, as long as you're heading to that thing. Okay?
Like the yellow thing?
Yes, the yellow thing, the yellow dot. You have no idea how badly Alice has missed your company. Everything's always, if Bastion were here, he would, you know. But that's an exaggeration.
But why?
And I don't sound like that either, Loki. I was simply just trying to view matters from another perspective, and I respect Bastion's methods. Honestly, after seeing you in action, I can understand why. That way he leaps into the fray without hesitation. It really is something to behold. I might be a little smitten myself. I'm only teasing, though I have no doubt he deserves all of the admiration he gets, just as you do. Oh, what do we get here? Another Kotha piece. A purchase of fruit. Oh, don't forget. Oh my god, has it been like 40 minutes since I've had my coffee here? Thank you. Yeah, Krat's on the ding. I'd love to lay out a welcome meal, but the duties I put off when I went to the market are still waiting for me. There's 101 things need doing. I'm sorry, but would you mind waiting here with Alice? What? And twiddle our thumbs with you working yourself to death? Oh, surely there's something we can do to help you with. I could do with a hand, it's true, thank you, but you can start by helping me sort out the larder. I mean, while we do that, you could tend to a few patients, perhaps, or 3 in particular I meant to visit, just kind of saying a few words to them, you know, seeing what their skin isn't caked in sand. The names are Ponil, Toden, and Halric. They may not give much in the way of response, but I promise they'll be pleased to meet someone new. Oh, that's why you ran on over here. Let's see. You can't even put, like, you know, a small little, some hay down for them to, you know, sleep well. Sure, they have a pillow. See, folks, whatever you apply to having them have a pillow, apply it so like they, you know, they have like a proper mattress. There's tension in his eyes, eh? I was wondering what that thing that was jerking around. It's always a Stinian. I love it. Mark remains utterly still as you wipe the sand from his cheek.
5 o'clock somewhere!
Cartesian cat it is. Wayne Gretzky's cream strikes again. I think the last time I looked at it, I think we had a third of a bottle left. I now think it's somehow gone back up to 3/4. I don't know how that keeps happening. Not really. But thank you for that, Cartesian cat. Over here. I guess Wayne's been visiting me. I mean, you'd think that he wouldn't be going off and not, you know, he's got to go visit with the Cheetos and whatnot. How would he have time for little old me, right? You've seen the patients. How were they? You know, 2 out of 3 were okay. They at least talked to me. Good. That's good. I knew they would enjoy meeting you. I'm concerned about Howrick, though. I'll have to speak with the carers, but I think his time may be near. We shall leave there to have that discussion then. I was going to take Bastion to Mord's Soup if you have any errands there that need doing. And I suppose there is one thing. Would you pick up a nectarine from the markets? Cassard's caravan just passed through, so Ron should have some fresh fruit. Isn't that like a name of like the Aaron? 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 You messing up your names with me out here. Jaqueline? Jaqueline. Some of the best bits I've seen. Oh, come then, Bastion. There's something I want you to see right after we stop at Ron's stall, of course. Off to Ron. How are you, Cartesian cat? We're gonna have to go. You're gonna send me around the long way. Honestly, not doing well at all. I'm sorry to hear that. Is this a type of situation like alcohol would fix? We're here for you, Cat. We're always here. If you just need people to chat with, or you just need to, you know, get something off your chest, we're here for an ear. Work has been testing you. Yeah, it sounds like it's testing a lot of people with a lot of places. Oh ho, back again, are we? You need another taste of Ron's wares. Actually, we're looking to buy a nectarine. Do you have any in stock? Yeah, right next to these dead toads. Oh yes, nectarines for peaches, grapes, fresh and juicy. Given how wrecked you had and cracked your coin purse with me, I still owe you food. Here, take this one, free of charge. You were so tired of office politics. They're the worst. They're the worst. Until I really just started, you know, like I've been at my current job for 17 years. I always find this is always to the point. There is no avoiding high school drama wherever you go. It's fun, like it exists everywhere. It exists in school. It exists in work. It's so silly, like that. People just can't go to work and work, right? Like everything's got to get thrown on in, and you're just like I you know, it makes people mentally ill just sitting here thinking about it. It's like that terrible, and there's no escaping it. There's no escaping it. Gods, never seen a Mord merchant to give something for nothing before. How much coin did we spend here? Enough. Oh, I'll take a jar of honeyed worms as well. Yeah, you just want to engineer data in peace. What if it was dating the engineering is what you're doing wrong there, right? Oh no, that's not for me. It's an offering of sorts. Ahem, the worms, if you please. Only the best regulars for you. Come again, my friends, come again. Do you still, you know, like, in your time of working from home, Biscuits, do you still find, like, that it's still, there's still no escape from the office politics? Because, like, I'm sure, you know, even though you're not getting it by the water cooler and whatnot, but it's like, you know, you're still getting it via emails or via, you know, whatever the fuck people use nowadays, Zoom calls and whatnot. Well, that's our shopping chores taken care of. Let's head on past the 8th right to the main tower, and the view I want to show you can only be seen from the very tippity top. It's easier to escape if you work with respectful people. Now, if they're cold calling you everything, well, then you want to kill them. Yeah, fair enough. And personally, you're going through something else which makes your tolerance a little less. I hear ya. That's unfortunate, Cat. Here are the precious worms. This buys us a trip to the top of the tower, does it not? Glazed regulars! Oh, you actually brought them. I really shouldn't let you, but just this once, okay? And only once. But it never fails. It's okay, the personal thing is only temporary, but damn, it sucks. Well, wishing nothing but better things going forward for you, Cat. Absolutely. It's like light and dark here, just it's...
Look, over there, where the wall is broken.
Is this thing like attached to the mountain? Or is it like floating in space? No one cold called people, but if you had to have on a hold on a calendar to me, then just don't call me, which is another reason it was so devastating to lose that job. It was a legitimately good job and good place to work. Yeah, it's very hard to find, right? You wanna make people question of, like, you know, the grass isn't always greener on the other side type of thing, right? But to lose the green grass.
You see what lies beyond.
Looks like snow. Or Charlie Sheen's cocaine warehouse.
That's what the land became after the light flooded in. An empty white nothingness. Life cannot exist in such conditions. The primordial light would wreak havoc on the body's etheric balance.
Luckily, in the Netherlands, you can generally be open to people about how you want to work, whether you prefer unplanned calls or scheduling them. You made it clear to your Gen X colleagues that I hate being called out of the blue.
It's favorite fruit.
That's a generation, I believe, for me. So, like, your typical, what, late 40s to maybe early 60s, those type of people. They're still trying to figure out how the computer works, Cat. That's probably what they're trying to figure out there.
Most of the patients, Halric included, survived the attacks of powerful eaters.
It's funny though, because it's funny that you say that, because, like, you know, us, you know, I'm an early millennial, like, just squeezed on in. I think it starts at like 1980, maybe 81 or whatever like that. But it's weird because, you know, our generation grew up still having to do stuff with a normal phone, right? Like, you know, if you wanted to, you know, like,
good power up.
Okay, bud, that sounds good. You know, but we've seen, like, how we switch on over with the Internet of Things. Like, there's so many easier ways of doing things here. Like I always joke, but, like, couldn't have this been an email type of stuff, right? Like, you know, you really had to have a sit down, or you really had to have a 2-hour long meeting. Not that I luckily have to deal with that type of stuff, but it's that type of stuff, right?
But their fate was sealed all the same. The monster's corruption has entered their bodies, and their very essence is being subsumed by light.
I got like one, like my ring finger is sausagey as... Exactly.
The twisted state of the world itself just makes matters worse. Under normal circumstances, a person's ether naturally tends to equilibrium. But for these poor souls, the opposite is true.
And you know what's funny, Biscuits? Because what you'll hear from these people is, heaven forbid you have a life outside of work. And like, oh, they're all so worried about our generation. What's going to happen, you know, when we want to retire? Like, oh, we're not ready for, you know, like we're all lazy, apparently, right? And it's like, no, I think we've just found far more efficient ways than you guys have had to complete a job. That's my approach to things, right? Like, I don't think we're lazy, not pulling up on our bootstraps to get things done, right? We've got so much to deal with that people don't think about, and the older generations just sort of assume of like, well, you know, we dealt with wars. So, you know, like, okay, yeah, I'm sure war sucks, but I mean, like, you know, it's you can't really compare the two, but I really think like that's sort of like the generational thing of how people think and act. Yeah, they want to call you just to hear your voice, Cat. That's all, right? Want to make sure you're still alive. Maybe I should be dyeing my robes white.
They know what has to be done before the change goes too far, before the eater within takes over. The preferred method is mixing poison into their favorite food. In my time here, I've borne witness to a lot of last meals.
That's why you just gotta sit yourself up on Busy or DND.
I feel just as helpless as before. No matter how hard I fight, it's never enough. But
to top it all off, you feel nauseous and have a headache today. Yeah, I had a migraine earlier.
Do you remember how I made you promise not to leave me? And
in the morning, super early morning, and just I haven't had one in quite some time. It was super terrible. I was having a brain aneurysm.
Well, let's just say I had a few choice words for the Exarch concerning the timing of his summons. But even if the fault lay with someone else, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd abandon you on that.
Never had one, really. I don't wish it upon my my worst enemy. They are super terrible.
So I swore that I'd make up for my absence there by making a difference here.
Also, you see, if I put yourself on busy, you get questioned, why are you always busy on Teams? You need to always be available. I was like, why? I'm a graphic designer, not a manager. Right, yeah, it's funny because that's a weird line, right? Because like sort of like what Biscuit said of like on a manager of like you always have a typical manager who always has the my door is always open to you, I'm always available type of thing. And I think that's good. You want management to be approachable. You don't want them to be locked in. But I agree of like, there's no reason why that should fall back onto the peasants, as I like to say. It's like, there's no reason why I need to always be available. I know my set work, and you know, just I'm sure I'm assuming the same for you two. Like, you know what needs to be done for the day? So, you know, I'm doing that stuff. That's why I'm busy, right?
And that's what keeps me moving forward, even when things seem hopeless.
How long have I been holding this apple out in front of me? Or
on which note,
tangerine, I
it's
guess.
time we headed back. The longer we keep Tesleen waiting, the harder this will be for her.
It was like, because I'm literally always busy, right? Yeah, like, but that's not an acceptable answer though, Biscuits. I hope you realize that, of course, right? I'm glad I was able to show you that. When it comes to understanding the catastrophe which befell the first, one glimpse of an empty wasteland beyond the wall was worth more than an hour of Yange's lecturing, and I needed to know that, beyond a doubt, that Telseen has no other choice. The nectarine will be a kindness. It isn't just a threat posed to others. When a person becomes an eater, the pain appears to be excruciating. The carers are truly fond of their wards and would spare them from any suffering. It's their way of fighting back against a fate worse than death. Yeah, they sure can be, Biscuits. They sure can be. We are going down here, I believe, yeah. I guess I could have taken the Aetherite. Leave it to me to forget about those things. No wonder playing these things takes forever and ever. Logie, do you need a Kleenex? No? Okay. Hey dude, why don't you go on in there and take care of some of those things out there for us, so like I don't have to worry about getting attacked by a level 70 sand shrew. Alright, you've ordered takeout for the second time this week. What did you order? What did you order? You're back! I hope you had a nice time. Did you manage to find a nectarine? I did. Look at this. Beautiful nectarine. Oh, thank you. Alice's explained why I wanted this, has she? I can see it in your eyes. But we may not need it just yet. I spoke with the others and decided to keep an eye on Halric for now. Thanks to you, though, if his time does come suddenly, we'll be ready to send him on his way with a taste of happier days. Just needed something easy squeezy lemon peasies? Why not? Well, nothing's going to happen for a little while yet, so let's see if we can lighten the mood. We don't want our gloomy faces worrying the patients. I think it's time for the real welcome meal, don't you? Take a seat and I'll make us a nice little stew.
Speak up if you'd like another helping. I made a little bit more than usual today.
And you've added something special to the broth, if I'm not mistaken.
Booze.
Aye, well, it's not often we have visitors from the Crystarium, so I may have thrown in a few extra bits and bobs.
You live for bits and bobs. You needn't have gone to the trouble.
Oh, it's nothing, really. And we do so rarely have guests.
Bob, he was a nice guy. Bit? He wasn't as nice as Bob. But you know, you cut him up into little pieces and, you know,
In a place like
tastes
this, you learn
good.
to take what moments of happiness you can get.
I think Bit was the, you know, the tart, the sour guy, and Bob, he's the sweetness. But, you know, together, they form themselves a nice stew.
I remember when I first came here with my mother. She was showing
What are
me
you
early
playing
signs.
now, Cat? If anything. I haven't seen you streaming in a little bit. Obviously, I know, like, you know, life is
I knew
busy.
there was no way to save her. But I just couldn't face
Like a
what needed
dragon,
to be
that's
done.
the Yakuza game, right?
That's
It
the
needs
way
something a
it
little bit more
defines me.
cozy.
Why they travel from arms to stay here. Beaten, broken souls come to wait out the inevitable. To receive the mercy of a painless death. When my mother finally left this world, I was mad with grief. But also thankful that her passing was a peaceful one. It's never easy, ending a life you've cared for, even when you believe they go on to a better place. I often find myself wishing the Warrior of Darkness would come and do that part for me.
You do have a
Warrior of
Reaper here.
Darkness.
You've never heard the tale? I'm not sure where it began, but every child in Norvrent could tell you a version of it. Warrior of Darkness, servant of death, take care of our souls at our dying breath. Let sinners and eaters of sin go with thee, that all may return to the sunless sea. Well, that's the version I was taught anyway. It's just an old bedtime story. He's certainly never deigned to visit us here.
Which is a good thing, surely. He sounds rather ominous.
Do you think so? I always liked the idea that he treated every soul the same, even the Sin Eaters.
An equal opportunity employer, he sounds like. Oh, what's going on?
They're coming.
I'm sorry, who's coming? The British?
Have you seen Halric? I swear, I only took my eyes off him for a moment.
Do I have work later? Not today. No, I work day shift all weekend, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Bastion, I'll say. We have to go look for Halric. I don't know what's gotten into him, but if he's out wandering out there alone, hey, maybe he wants to die alone. We'll assign search areas and split up. Any idea where he might be heading? No, he's never done anything like this before, but it can't be a coincidence and the other patients have suddenly so agitated. They can sense something. In any case, let's keep the search close to the inn. Halric isn't very sure on his feet, so I'm sure he wouldn't have gone far. I'll search the east side. Please, Halric. Please be alright. I'll cover the north and west, then you take everything here to the south. Alright, I will go to the south. Funny, like these ancient lizards just sort of really remind me of there was in Final Fantasy XI there was like this special monster you could tell it was called Leaping Lizzie, I believe. Oh, the amount of times I had to sit there and just hope for the best that you'd get them. Oh, they dropped a pair of boots that you wanted. Beautiful. And then, like I said, I'm gonna really see how I feel. Like I said, my I think I don't know if they're my wife and the little guy are leaving today to go off to go on vacation. So, like I said, depending on how tired I am after work, we might be streaming on the weekend at least a little bit. You know, it doesn't work out for your timeline there, Cartesian Cat, but. And then the following week up until, I believe, up until Thursday, I believe, because then I leave Friday morning to go meet up with them, so. I'm hoping to really fill that week up with some good streaming. Hopefully at least finish the main story of Reverie. I sort of hate it for myself that I'm not gonna finish the other part of it, but oh god. You rockin' Reaper too? Oh, you got a pretty scythe. You okay, bud? Sound like a weird burp cough. Get away from you, Mr. Sandworm. I want a pot of you. Stan Stucker, sorry, I got your name wrong. Surprise seats level 100, don't remember doing that. You probably like unlocked it and did it like as soon as it was available and then just forgot about it.
Any sign of him?
No, I don't see him.
No luck then. But he surely can't have gone far. We should keep looking. The Sin Eaters are out in force, and if we don't find him soon, you can be sure they will.
Was he gonna yeet himself?
Did you see the size of that thing? It must be one of the nasty ones. Wherever it's going, it can only mean trouble. After it!
Ready. Are we close to like its first dungeon of the expansion? They really are settling in on a lot of story here, which is nice, of course, but...
There it is!
Is that... Oh no!
Ulrich!
We have to run!
Tesseline! No!
It was a trap.
We all deserve happiness.
Was it?
Wherever we can find it. The time left to you is precious. No one should die in pain. Mother, I...
But now she becomes one of those now, right? That's how that works. Oh, vomiting up the white stuff. Yeah, like, they're so weird. Oh dear God, they are creepy. What am I doing? I'm playing a game. Final Fantasy, it's called. Well, it's not a dragon, but... Big heckin' sad is what it's called, Logie. Where did that Haldic go? Or Halric, sorry. There was certainly something up with them. Yeah, here they are. I'm sorry, Bastion. I tried to call the carers what happened, but I can't be the shoulder they lean on. Not like this. Not like this. Not like this. It's just so unfair. Teslee was always so cheery with the patients, telling them not to be scared. There would be any pain. Of all the people in the world to suffer such a fate. Yeah, that did not look fun. I imagine you're just as shocked as the rest of us, so I appreciate what you're doing here. Me? I can barely. I don't have the words. Without a body, we can't even give I can't even give her a proper burial. And she cared about that sort of thing. About giving people the chance to say their goodbyes. Oh, jeez. And I think, like, the worst part of it is, like, she's not even, like, an empty husk. Like, there was still, clearly still part of her still there. Halric is unresponsive as ever. He stands motionless, staring up in the sky where the Sin Eaters made their escape. Dude, there's something still about you. I don't know. I've spoken with the cares. Thank you. What you're doing. It means a lot to them. To me. Sorry to interrupt, but, we realized we hadn't thanked you for rescuing Halric. You weren't hurt at all, were you? Hurt? It wasn't even a fight. I was too late, too slow, and I thought I could protect you. Can't blame yourself for things beyond your control. You brought Halric back safe and sound. No one could have done any more. I'm sorry, but I've come to a decision. I won't be continuing my role here. Skittles? I hope you will forgive me for leaving you, and that it will delay Halric's last meal for as long as you possibly can. Until it's too late, of course. Just give him what you can. So I always was sort of thinking like there was something off with Halric, but like he's just sort of really out of it, went wandering, and that was the end of it, right? Yes, Lowgate.
We Skittles.
Skittles. Why don't you have a snack first that's a little bit more healthier than...
No, let's get up.
Alright, give me a second. Yeah, he's just incredibly sick. Oh, okay. So he just went out wandering. It wasn't like a try. He just... That was it. Okay. Sort of like someone with like you know, a dementia, leaving the old folks home and just, you know... all that. Not in his right mind. Farewell, Halric. Keep Telsine's word close to your heart. Wait, you're leaving this very moment. I understand how you must feel, but surely this is a bit hasty. Do you even have anywhere to go? I have a destination in mind, and yes, and a purpose. Damned light, building without cease. It's the reason we can't save those corrupted by the Eaters. But what if we corrected the balance, even if we were only little by little? Even if it took years, it would surely be things better. Now, hold on there. Everyone knows there's too much light, but how could you ever hope to get rid of it? You'd have to change the whole world. That's right. We should return to the Crystarium. I may not be able to repel the Eaters on my own, but I can still use the skills I have gained to hurt them. Quest accepted. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick little break, get the little guy some Skittles, go take a little pee break. I
to do at this part.
be right back.
Gotta get what you have to do at this part.
Pretty baby, come and save me. I got a confession for you. Call me crazy, but I may be committing a crime of the first degree. I'm not pretending, I mean what I'm saying.
And we're back. Thank you for patience. Oh, I forgot my beer. Oh well. Get one later. Hopefully you can't hear the buzzing of the air conditioning or anything like that. I just turned it on, so but I got the NVIDIA filter now on, so that shouldn't be a concern or problem now. I think I asked you this before, Biscuits, but I can't remember because concussions and all. If I'm, for most of my time playing this game, just doing the story stuff has been relatively okay experience-wise. Like, I'm not running into something like, oh, I need to be level 72 and I'm only 71.5, but there is obviously a lot of side quests here to do in the area. It's just like I've really just had no reason to do any of them really, for any of the expansions. It seems like the expansion that as we've been moving on has been good enough for experience wise. So your first dungeon experience in Shadowbringers will be level 72, so that's something to keep in mind. It's coming up relatively soon. Okay. Maybe just eating some food might be in our best bet. I don't know if that works or if that's just for battle type of thing, but we'll see it. I mean, the experience is good, so... You'd think they'd build a couple of bridges, right? Hate that I have to go through this little area to go back around over there. Oh, why did I try that? Just go around the rock, Jordan. Why do you try to go through things? Forgive me, Bastion. I couldn't stay there a moment longer. But I was serious about what I said. While the men and women at the inn battle against the Blight with kindness, I must fight it in my own way, with steel. Miss Alice, is there anything I can get you? You're swift as tomorrow. I need to return to the Crystarium immediately. As you wish. I assume that means a mount of some sorts? Remind me to wear goggles if we ever fly over Amarang again. I've barely gotten the sand out of my eyes. But we did wind up to clear my head, at least. I think I'm ready to meet with the XIV. We need to talk about how we're going to wipe out the Sin Eaters, shall we? We shall. It's the docile gates. Look at that, I'm remembering, even though it's just down here. All the ones that I probably didn't need to go to, it was that one. Could have just yeeted myself up over the level there. Yeah, we got some ocular needs to be met. Thank you for seeking me out, Bastion. It meant a lot to have you there at my side. And looking at Alpha Note, I see he's as eager to begin the discussion as I am. I say we lay our experiences before the XIV, step back and see what kind of picture they make. Then we can decide where to go from there. The Light Wardens, the Crystal Exarch welcomes us back.
And so you return. Have you gained a better understanding of the crisis now faced by the First?
Better is not the word I would use. Some lands may have been spared the flood, but the survivors live only to suffer. There seems no end to the horrors inflicted by the Sin Eaters.
Indeed. Those abominations are a calamity in their own right. And I can well imagine how hopeless the task of eradicating them must seem to you. But after countless battles and untold sacrifice, we have identified a potential weakness. Sin Eaters are drawn to serve the strongest of their kind, a class of creature we call Light Wardens. And from what we have been able to ascertain, only a handful of these entities exist.
I assume the Light Wardens were the ones that had the big wings and the sword and the shields.
Just as an ant colony will perish in the absence of its queen, we believe that the death of a Light Warden will cause the lesser creatures within its sphere of influence to disperse.
I have a feeling Yulmor might have something to say about any concerted action we take against these monsters. Vorthra's command over the Sin Eaters is integral to Yulmoran society. In seeming to guarantee his people's safety, it guarantees their obedience. He will not take kindly to us depriving him of such useful allies.
Agreed. Thus we will need to occupy or otherwise divert his forces whilst we proceed with the business of eliminating the Wardens. Until we have done so, all other considerations must be set aside if we are to forestall the 8th Umbral Calamity.
Are you sure that eliminating the Wardens will be enough?
Your uncertainty is understandable given the circumstances. Perhaps a more detailed explanation is in order. To begin at the beginning.
Oh god, we're gonna start right at the beginning. Oh, it's like a Final Fantasy VII. I'm gonna show you the planets and the planetarium.
In the ancient past, a single star was divided into 14 worlds. This is the source, your home. These others are the 13 shards, in whose number we find the first.
Playing a game.
Though physically separate, they retain a connection
No, I'm just
to each
listening.
other, and with the source especially. Now, let us assume that a given element in one of the shards attains abnormal ascendancy. Just as water will flow from the highest point to the lowest, the excess energy will begin trickling into the source.
You're actually wrong. Your first dungeon will be at level
Such an
71,
influence
so
of
we're good to
ether
go.
can,
Okay.
of course, exert a palpable influence. If the element in question were fire, then drought and wildfires might ensue. If it were ice, one might expect the weather to turn bitterly cold. As ether continues to pour in, such phenomena will become more and more extreme, until eventually, a single, untimely event triggers a disaster which cracks the barrier dividing the two worlds. What was once a trickle now becomes a deluge, sweeping the shard along to be rejoined with the source. At the same time, the element which held sway in the shard is unleashed in full, its energies amplifying the original disaster to truly catastrophic proportions. An earthquake thus magnified might strike with enough force to shatter continents. A tidal wave might swell to a size capable of drowning entire nations. These devastating events are what we refer to as umbral calamities. 7 times has a calamity befallen the source. 7 times has a shard been absorbed.
So disasters happen relatively all the time, but it seems like it heals itself in due time. Oh, it's a dark one. Yes, like, it makes things happen, but it makes the world gone.
Stands perilously close to meeting the conditions for a rejoining. It is the Sin Eaters who are to blame for the Light's continued dominance. In addition to attracting their lesser kin, the Light Wardens I mentioned earlier radiate ether, saturating every corner of their territory with light. Even here in the flood-spared region of Norvrant,
Right now, we're in the world that's
to banish night from the sky.
it's consuming all of the light.
Thus, if we
That hasn't been bad enough to get rid of the
and
light
head off a
world.
potential calamity, it is imperative that we put each and every Light Warden to the sword.
We've been doing our best to take the fight to the enemy ever since we first heard the Exarch's explanation.
Though we have yet to claim any meaningful victories if truth be told. Apart from being confoundingly elusive, the Light Wardens possess a troublesome quality which compelled us to delay our plans until such time as you arrived.
Forgive the interruption, my lord, but Hallminster Switch is requesting reinforcements. They say the Sin Eaters are attacking
help
in
the
force
hot
and the
bunnies.
village could soon be overrun.
Alert the guard. We should be prepared in case the fighting reaches the Crystarium.
We're in the shard known as the First, which is a reflection of the source where you're from, and yes, it's flooded with light in such an overwhelming manner that it's pushing the First closer and closer to a rejoining. Okay. And so, to be clear, that's not a good thing to be happening, though, correct?
You have command of our forces in the field, Captain, but hold off on entering the town until I arrive. That goes for Alphino and Alize as well.
A very bad thing, yes, thought so. Turn that. I'm sure you guys can't hear it, but like I almost feel like I'm at a point like in the summers. This won't be an issue going forward, but like I think that's an old air conditioner that's probably on its last legs. I don't know if I should be switching to headphones, and then that way I can don't worry about not hearing things. But I hate wearing headphones. I just can't stand it.
Why?
My lord.
I love how my son asks, like, why? Why do you hate wearing those? I don't know. Just for when Daddy's streaming.
Such a fight will provide you with far greater insight than any explanation I could offer.
Do you think earbuds would be better than? So I would prefer full like this will sound weird. Like I actually I have like a good set of like them been worn in a bit. Like these are good. It's not about I prefer actually over the head earphones because earbuds I don't like how they feel in my ear. They just, in my opinion, they get uncomfortable after a long period of time. Like they're fine to wear for, like in my eyes, if I went out, to go running or something type of thing, they'd be fine. But like they get annoying after like an hour of being on my head, whereas these are okay. But like, I'll show you. I probably need a new. Like my cat has mangled this microphone thing, which I don't even need anymore. But I'll show you. I don't like the look of me on with a headset on. I don't know why. It's like the general streamer look. But I think I overthink these things. The lovely hockey tape, though, is very nice, though. But, I don't know. I might give it a try. They're very nice. I like them. Just the I don't really get the chance to use them too often. I mean, you know, much like our Monster Hunter days. We'll see. If it's one of those weird days where and it's just overly really humid out today, so that sort of sucks. Like it's not, the temperature isn't too hot, but it's humid out. Anyways, Homestead Switch is in the north of Lakeland, so we must make haste with our preparations. In fact, meet me outside of the Crystarium at the crossroads northwest of the Ancestor Gate, and I'll lead you there myself. How convenient. But I would appreciate, like, that sort of thing of, like, I probably would appreciate the headphones or the earbuds for better looks. Obviously, like, you know, it's probably just because, like, you know, I haven't gone and really spent good money. Like, you know, those are probably $150 at the time when I bought them. Like, if I was to go and spend some good money on a good set of earbuds, maybe I would like those a little bit better, maybe. What?
Get it further?
You just push it with this.
How do you know?
Because I've done this before.
Yeah, but it just moves my character. Watch.
Well, I just know this one. See?
How far can they only go?
So you might have to move that. You might have to get another one or go up further over there to get that one. Okay? There you go. Okay? Yeah, I think, like, since I probably have, like, a better headphone, like, I probably should, or a microphone. I don't need a set of, I don't need, like, a headset now. I probably just need a good set of headphones now to maybe go and try things. And
why do you need headphones?
Oh, I have some, but just when it gets hot, so Daddy doesn't have to worry about not hearing things.
But I already have headphones.
Yeah, do you like them? You use them on the plane? We can find this thing for us. Can you go back over there? You keep getting in my space again.
Yeah, but I want to do it.
What do you want to tell me? Gotta be like... up there? Oh, right there. Jeez. It's like, how close can we be? Why would they put it up there? I hate that. Holla! You still exist? I forgot you're still relatively still in town. Do we call you Lando now? Is that the thing? Stay away from me, you giant trees, please. Okay, go back over there. Yes? Okay. Then I will do my part as your uncle of not calling you that. You don't want to fight me? Fine. There we go. All set? If we follow the road north, we'll arrive at the northern staging point. The village itself lies not far beyond. Quickly now, quickly now, quickly now. Follow that guy, maybe? I don't know. Oh, looks like you're fighting something. Oh, that's for a fate. We have no interest in fate. Have we even been to Fort Job yet? No, we haven't. We could go to Fort Job. It's not really where you want us to go, is it? Not relatively. Bogey, you tell me when you want some lunch, okay? Want an apple or something? What? No apple? Punch in the nose?
No.
Another 8th grade? Just finding them here? Oh my god. How lucky could I be? Am I riding a parrot? Have you never heard of Final Fantasy? That's a chocobo. Oh my god, these kids nowadays, they need to get cultured. A parrot. I gotta say, that's the first time I've ever heard of anyone refer to a chocobo as a parrot. But for all intents and purposes, yes, a chocobo is like a bird, so might as well just call it a parrot, right? I'm guessing you're talking to someone on. I am. My nephew is on the YouTube side of things. A Chicago? Did I stutter when I said something? A chocobo. Is it that nephew? Which one was that nephew? He can't see you talking. But probably yes. No, that was the other one. His brother. Well, I just wouldn't read that particular message though then, would I? Homestead Switch is past these gates and through the woods to grandmother's house we go to stop. Ah, this is not a.
My panties on.
You want to get dressed?
Nope.
Well, you're gonna have to eventually.
When Mom gets home.
Okay, but then you're gonna be going off.
Where?
Probably going somewhere.
Why do you think?
Because that's what Mommy told me to get your the Switch ready and the
Yeah, I'll help you something.
No, here we go.
Things.
What do you need to tell me?
Know how to knock off these robots so he can go?
Is there a rock somewhere? Or a boulder?
No. That rocket's not gonna help.
You could. Just gotta wait for it to come over there. No, you can, or you can use bombs.
How?
Just throw bombs at them.
Yeah, but no, the camel works any better.
Yes, to answer your question, Biscuits. You know, like not expectedly, but sort of like at the same time, yes. So what can we expect inside, Captain? The town is beset by a swarm unlike any other it's seen in recent years.
Working.
I don't know. What do you want me to do? I can't do it. Okay.
Skate up, yes.
I think it's time you went and brushed your teeth and flossed.
Skate up, in the deep.
Gibbity.
Skate up, yes. Skate up.
Okay, stop. I told you. Unlike we've seen in recent years, we did our best to evacuate the villagers, but about as half as many remain. Judging by the number of eaters present, we have good reason to believe that a light warden leads the attack. How convenient. It seems we'll have a chance to slay a warden sooner than we expected. One does not simply slay a warden. Has no one told you what happens if you defeat one of those fiends? The more, they hold more light inside them than all the underlings put together. It can be struck down, but its essence won't dissipate from like the weaker kind. Vile ether will billow outwards and envelop the nearest living being, a reckless young swordsman, perhaps turn them into a brand new warden. It sounds like I have access to more power. As well, you can leave the particular quandary to us. I must ask that the gods stand down and allow us to engage the leader of Eaters alone. Concentrate on the survivors. We must save every life we can. But what if Understood, my lord. As captain of the guard, however, I will not watch you brave such danger without an escort from our ranks. I'll insist that I go with you. Very well. Then our ward and slaying party shall include myself, the Leviers, Captain Lina, and last but not least, me, the Reaper of the Worlds. A formidable group indeed. Into Hallminster we go then. Once we reach the Light Warden, do not hold back. We strike to kill. It'd be weird that this wouldn't be a dungeon. Never mind. Alright. So it seems that they've really improved with this type of stuff of going forward of like, hey, we realize this is older than newer content, so now we can, that was not you I wanted to talk with. So now you can do it with NPCs and whatnot if you wanted to, type of thing. $370. What am I? $312. Should probably see what we're missing here. All right, I'm gonna have to actually open up some things of my gear here. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I don't think I'll have to buy any gear. I do have gear here. I just haven't opened it. I was gonna save it for other stuff or whatever, but looks like I do have a set here. We got what? White oak head. Just hands. Hopefully this is a nice looking set at least. Hopefully that will be enough. Am I missing something? Oh, I'm gonna be really mad if... What is hurting me here? The weapon? No, everything's 385. What is so bad here? Did I just use... okay. Show me what gear I just got specifically. Okay, so I'll at least still be able to use for the Dragoon or the... That's no better? I'm a little annoyed that got used there. Why am I have to have something that's super terrible. The neck piece? Yeah, that's really... It's my accessories, I guess. Daddy-o? Daddy-ba? Daddy-bo? Daddy-bow. Thank you. Good follow. Ah, crap. Where can I go to... I mean, I guess I could just go straight to the market. But I wasn't... God, that sucks. Can we... I know I don't get the experience... Can we, or if we just do it with the NPCs, does it let me just do it? Or do I still have to hit that level? It does look all, but then it's then you can't go. And probably I can't go. No, it's not my it's my accessories. Like I have level 385 gear. I'm 312, so like my earrings are 355. My neck is 245. Same with the bracelets. And then my rings are really terribly off. It's probably my rings that are really bringing me down. They're only level 100, but like all my set pieces are 385 and my weapon is 385, so I guess the accessories are playing that terrible part. I'm wearing a level 50 ring. Sure are. How like what is there, like, usually I always miss like the accessories things being missing. Like, I guess should I go back to just go to the market and buy level stuff? Yeah, go to a market board in Crystarium and buy a ring and a chest piece. Well, so I don't think it shouldn't be my body pieces. Like, they are more than adequate. They're level 385. All right. God damn it. Let's go to the Crystarium. It takes the average though, so maybe just buy a whole set of jewelry. Okay. That's what I will do. Alright, where are the markets here? Probably the Musica Universalis markets. That would probably be it. Yeah, so instead of being the, where is a market board? There's one right there. Instead of me worried about the level, it was the, why? Do they have things here? Maybe there's just like a jeweler? I know like the market stuff would probably be better, but got tool supplier, the Culnarian, apothecary. I'm going to assume that that's a no. Yes, bud. Okay, is that what you want? Like right now? Jeweler. Battlecraft. For God's sakes, they're level 72. Come on! Alright, market board might be the better bet then here. Okay, give me a second. I gotta get the little guy some Kleenex. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, let's see what we can get. So we need earrings. Hopefully these things won't break the bank. 16,000. Necklaces. Only 9. 25,000 is a little bit better. Guess I would get the high quality one for the same price. Bracelets, I think. 59. 52. 69. 17. Hello, Lothar.
5 o'clock somewhere.
It sure is, Daddy boy. It sure is. I was gonna grab a beer earlier and I just didn't. Alright, and then a couple of rings. Come on, you people are high selling these things for these prices. 90k? 90k, Ned. It's a candy dish. Is there a way of sorting these just so like that there actually is just like some there? My goodness.
Daddy,
I know, I don't want that. Yes, bud.
you know where to go on the hard part, the ball one? Do you know where to go after here?
No, I don't.
Where?
I don't know, I said, bud. Alright. I will spend some money. Alright, that should be it. I had a feeling that one nephew was coming in, yeah, like, yeah. I had a feeling that was you. That's the best name you could come up with, Daddy Bow? Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. It sure is gonna leave a mark. Let's see here. What does this bring this up to? 376. I think that is better. I think it was 370, I believe we needed. So, hopefully, we can now go back to the... No. Lake, where's the Lakeland? Did I stop there? Did I not stop there? Oh, how did I not do that? Oh, God dang it. Good to see you, the Lothars. Where did you wanna feel included there, you know, Daddy? Weird calling you Daddy. Oh wait, I think I can just, because I was right there, I believe I can just join up for the duty. Hey, okay, go back over there. My goodness. The Homester switch. Yeah, you are ready, Biscuits, I assume? You want to hit this join button before we're not ready to go. And start from here since you unlocked it. Thank God I did that at least. Alright, there we go. 9 minutes! That's the worst. Alright, let me go grab a beer.
You know what?
What?
I got the ball one all by myself.
Okay, good job. Biscuits is gonna like lose her mind. She's gonna be like, oh my god, like you're getting up to leave, like that's when it's gonna pop and you're not here and we're gonna get hit with a terrible thing and whatnot. I can read your mind. I can read your mind. Alright. It's 5 o'clock somewhere! You're cheering me some wonderful pennies there, Daddy. Thank you. They go a long way. Don't throw your Twitch pennies away, please. They all add up though, right? Those are American pennies. So that's like a whole nickel in Canadian land. I guess I could like make my way over there though. How am I supposed to say that? Is it like daddy bow, daddy bayo, daddy boy, and just spelling isn't your friend? Yeah, I putting it out again, daddy bow, but daddy bow with a normal O was taken, so you couldn't be more original. This was a thing that I always wondered though, like for someone like in my generation, you know, the beginning of the internet, how on earth how is your generation, the youngins, how do any of you get a cool username now? Like without like spending money of like either like buying it off of someone, like, hey, like, oh, I know someone has a really cool name, so I'll buy it off you. Like, unless you can be super original, you have to use like, you have to use a 0 instead of an O, or whatever type of thing. I guess that would be like, maybe we're in the era now of where like maybe names, like if you don't use a name for 10 years, like it goes back into the ether, and so that then the cool kids can use it again. Like for all my intents and purposes, I have to be the best I'm Jordan out there, because what if another guy comes along and was like, I want to be I'm Jordan, then then they just go and tell Twitch and YouTube and everything like, hey, you know what? We're gonna be the guy now. Yeah, like Lothars, do you remember like when you'd make your first Xbox name? You know, on Xbox Live. This guy gives stuff for doing fates, it looks like. And everyone was either putting like the X, an X and then a big X, and then put it, so like that'd be how you'd get it. You still remember your first username ever, and it was for AIM. But see, like things like that, like it's sort of funny, like I've noticed like a lot of places are getting it to where like yes, I was waiting for that to come in. See, now we got to worry about those people coming on in and being a bigger name than I am. But like look at like Steam. Like Steam has like an account name, and then you can name yourself whatever, and then that's what people see. So it doesn't matter. Was there a reason why Steam couldn't change your updated name to something else? Now, Lothars, is that you? That's I am Jordan? Or is that somebody else that I haven't seen in a long time? Like, the fucking timing of them is impeccable. Unless it's Daddy Bao, which I also could be very wrong. But I could have sworn someone took that name and was bilking me like this, like, quite some time ago. What happened to my friend? Where'd my friend go? Off to do some errands to whore it up? That sucks that, like, you can't do an NPC run with another friend. Like, just like, oh, okay, like, I have a tank. I just need, to fill a healer and a DPS with NPCs. Unless you can, and I'm missing it entirely. I don't know. But cheers. I'll let it run out. It's an averaged wait time. We got a couple of minutes to wait for it. Like, and if not, we'll just unsync it. Like, that's, again, that sort of is the problem, right? Like, I really wish, like, the older content. I don't know how you fix this. Like I guess the way to fix it would be is like what I just suggested. Let you run it with you know, a couple NPCs and a couple party members. Why does it have to always be singled to just you and 3 NPCs? That sort of sucks.
Daddy,
You'd like them? The end boss is kind of a dick, but doable. Okay. Treat me well. We're doing well. We're you know, enjoying the story stuff with it, Lothar's, and it's going good, and you know, it's always fun and fresh to be able to get into something like a new expansion and everything be nice and purdy. Yeah.
What is the one on the tail on my map?
Yeah.
I will show you.
Okay.
What is that one?
Sort of like near its butt.
I'm gonna get to that one.
Well, you gotta go down to the bottom. 13 biddies.
He did that and it made me fall in the lava.
Okay, well, you gotta go all the way down to the bottom, but on the inside. So go inside the...
Okay, do you know how to do this one?
No. Just walk towards it. It's at the back.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how do you get it over there?
71 biddies. Save your Twitch money, my friend. Save your Twitch money. But thank you.
Now, how is they gonna cover this fire?
So turn the... Hey, that didn't take too long. Turn it so like the thing, the camel turns, and then there'll be a thing that will appear for
Why
you.
did you say the camel will turn?
Or not the camel, the lizard.
Did that?
There should be a thing to pull, a magnet thing. Okay, watch out. Daddy's gonna do a dungeon. Because I'm doing a dungeon. Oh, it's your first time tanking this one too? Does look fun. We're stuck with 2 people who don't want to talk with us, they're biscuits. And they're dressed like a couple of normies. Oh, no, there you go. They want to talk. Good for them. Oh, someone's learning. Is that Chinese or Japanese? Or neither. Could be Mandarin. Murder them, yes. All right, so far so good. I didn't know you spoke Japanese there, daddy boy. Share me your secrets. I'm not at a boss fight yet, bud. Not at a boss fight yet. Oh, he might be pretty hard. Oh, okay. Where I should start putting in a rule English only, right? Do I have to be one of these people? To be, what, 17 again? 12? No one understands what you're saying. Oh god, well, that didn't go over well. Are we all dead? We are all dead. I thought you knew Japanese? I do not know Japanese. Come on, bud. That's good. Could have probably used some defensive mitigations, but I thought Sage was a little bit easier to play. I don't know. I'm not one to spare. I haven't played that, but I thought Sage was the one where like doesn't the thing heal you on its own or whatever. I enjoy Final Fantasy. Sure do. Sure do. I assume that's what you meant by FF. Wouldn't be playing it if I didn't enjoy it. I don't play things I don't enjoy. I enjoy it so much that I pay these people monthly. You like Shin Megami Tensei? Who are you and what have you done with the real, my real nephew? Demand to know. Good job, bud. You know what you're getting for computer-wise? Like, if I ask, like, what GPU are you rocking? Are you gonna get a pre-build? Are you gonna get your brother to build it for you? Computers are great. After I finish this, okay, bud? I gotta say, there's something about Reaper that just really vibes with me currently. It's a really nice rotation. It's not overly difficult. It's actually it's very similar to Dragoon, if I will say. Like, you know, it's you know, it's not like a situational type of thing. It's, you know, everything is sort of really set. It's nice. I cannot, buddy. I'm sorry. don't want to stand in the blue? No, we do not. I didn't know the music could be so banging for this. Okay. A lot of moving around here. I wasn't ready for this type of thing. I kind of just stand there and be a goofball, but... I know the GPU's at RTX 3060. Okay. That's the same as what I got. So, that's a nice piece of hardware. Do you know if it's like a 12 gig card or an 8 gig card? God. I just pick a spot, I guess. I didn't know where the hell to go there, like at all. And sort of is weird to me of like, I literally went to like where someone else was, and I don't know, like maybe I just got hit by some ball or not that somebody else didn't, but hey, wait, Logan. Yeah, wait till I'm finished the dungeon, okay? Can't just stop it right now. Gloves of healing? That's not what I needed there. Well, that's very nice. That's the same one I have, so... Sounds like you're getting a pretty good computer out of it. That'll be good. That will last you a while. I know, he's hungry, and therefore, you know... Okay, you have to wait until I'm finished it, okay? And then I'll get you stuff. Because people are playing things. Oh, these are... They're just sleeping, right? These people? Oh god, watch out, jeez. Big, giant, disobedient bull. Oh, he came crashing on through his pen, so we don't want that to happen. He could have ran us over. Are you getting the computer while we're over there, or no? Or are you getting it later on in the year? I find the advantage of, you know, having an MMO mouse style, but also if you set everything up just sort of to be the same of setup wise, like, you know, if you all have combos either set to 1, 2, 3 or 1, 4, 7 and everything's situational, you can just take your mind off it and really just do things. See the name? Ah, fun. And she's not even the final boss. Although I guess to be fair, she's not one of those light bringer things. Probably didn't want to stand in the middle. God, that first boss, I mean, I don't want to say before the whole thing is all said and done here with this boss, but like that other one had a lot more movement around where you had to really worry about your placement and everything. Like, this one ain't too bad. This does not look fun for a healer, I have to say that. Or a tank, for that matter. It looks like you can't really stack your Reaper skills, like, to be, you know, to do more than one at a time type of thing. Why does it keep picking on me? Lot better that time. Lot better. You said the final boss of this one was sort of a pain in the butt, maybe? No, because it's a long dungeon, but I'm sorry. I can't leave the dungeon. Just give me a moment, I promise you, okay? Someone's getting testy for their chicken nuggies. They're having a Snickers moment. They're getting hangry. might have to call it after we finish this dungeon, because I got to get a couple of things ready for the little guy, because he's going off today somewhere. So I have enough time to finish this, obviously. But hey, are you done with that?
Wait, why is there 2 now? Why is there 2?
See what?
2 of them. What are those sleeping over there?
Yeah, they're sleeping.
What are they?
Just people.
How are they sleeping?
You know, they're just exhausted. They've had a rough day, right?
And they're literally bad guys.
Yeah, they're bad guys.
The kin is hard. Where am I going?
I don't know.
Can you tell me?
I don't know where you're going. Otherwise, I would have told you. No, you're not going there, I don't think. Maybe the beach?
Wait, what happened? There's a red health up there.
That's the guy I'm facing. That's his health.
It's done. What did it do?
I don't know, big attack that we had to get out of the way of.
Are you done?
Almost. One more boss left, okay? Oh, there's a house out here we get to go to. Where people don't want gear in these things. They're too far strung of like,
Look,
this is below me.
you get that power up. That house is on fire.
The house is on fire.
What is gonna happen? Whoa! Who is that?
It's called the Light Warden. You throw that out for me?
Whoa.
Thank you. Oh, they look fun.
What is that thing? How much health does it have?
Quite a bit.
How hard is it? I need a better
Maybe one will drop for me here.
need like a better
Oh, that means like
No.
spread out. Okay, that's probably what that meant. Oh god, probably not stand near people. That was probably not. I don't know if that's where the attack's gonna go or what.
We need a different power up.
Do I? Why does he have chains? How do I open that?
He has chains.
Yeah, he does.
You have to open. You have to open.
Logie, can we go without the 30 questions while I'm trying to concentrate? No? Sorry. Come on. I don't even know like what half these things mean. Come on. Like what on earth do you mean like, oh, you're just gonna do a swing around circle here? Like, oh, I'm gonna get smacked here. Oh yeah, walk on through that one, Jordan. Great job.
Skeletons where?
Well, I'm sure the healer doesn't like it either. Come on, how am I stuck here every time? Like, I just literally choose the wrong side to go to every time. Every time! Oh, God. This thing sucks. Yeah, like, oh. Again, it was like just there. Like I didn't even see the person was turned into that thing, like covered by the monster there. So like, you know, that worked out well. We're supposed to meet all up on you there? I don't know. Don't have a limit break on my bar. No, no.
We have full health.
Thank you, someone else was paying attention. Oh, thank God. Holy cow. That sucked. That sucked. I mean, happy we did that, but like, that sucked. I don't understand, like... Outside of just doing it again, like, okay, now you know, like, you know, first times are hard for everybody, but like, jeez Louise.
What do you get from him?
That was infuriating.
He had the wins.
So you kept getting hit because when he lifts an arm... Oh, okay, see, but like, how are you supposed to know that, though? Like, how are you supposed to know of, like, oh, when he lifts his arm, he's gonna be on that, like... Oh, okay. Now I know.
He has the wins.
Thing is at his butt here. Oh, that was a good run, though, there, Biscuits. Thank you. Oh, that was infuriating. Okay, just wait! After I'm done with this, I'll get you stuff, okay? Get your fingers out of your mouth, please. Stop doing that.
It's releasing its ether. Fall back. We cannot let it touch us. Quickly, my lord, we must withdraw.
That will not be necessary, Captain. Though I appreciate your concern. The eternal light of these creatures has confounded us for nigh on 100 years. For each we have put down, another has risen up in its place, born of the self-same ether, relinquished by its predecessor.
I think the thing is, though, like, where the game sort of... I get enough of the, like, hey, I see warning thing, you know, warning area on the ground, avoid that, and there's crisscrosses and there's big circles and stuff like that. I get that. I guess, like, you get so focused, especially when you're a melee. I'll take them. When you're melee, like, you're so stuck in that you're so focused and you're not seeing them raise up their arm. But, like, I don't know if there's another way for it to show, of, like, maybe like a black area to, like, hey, this is where you don't want to be, like, just paying attention to that. I don't know. Yeah.
But now we have a way to contain that corruption.
Are they expecting me, the Warrior of Light, to do something here?
The blessing of light. And the hero who wields it now stands before you.
Put that back. Because you're saving it for later to use. No, keep it on charge. No! When does school start? Oh. Though I am the secret to this area, it seems. I don't mind if mechanics are faster or something, but I need... I need better information as to what's sort of going on. I am paying attention. I absorbed that thing. And now it looks like I'm expelling the light.
Behold! The monster's power is broken, and the world, twisted by its touch, returns to its rightful form.
I love how, like, do you guys not know, like, that my gaming monitor, like, maybe, like, from the way my hands are working, it's literally right in front of me. They're side by side. I can see chat and look at the same time. I know it looks like I'm not on a rant about robots or anything, or penises or something. Oh, the parting of the starry sky seas. Okay, now people can go back and move into this little McMansion in Sarasota, Florida. Oh, I just had to do it like once? This isn't like a forever thing of like, hey, you gotta keep doing this? How come you don't like the blue Skittles? These people haven't seen a night sky in I'm assuming, years. Sure is pretty, Clark. Especially all them twinkly ones. You know, Clark, if one bulb goes out, you know, the rest don't work either.
Beautiful.
The sunless sea.
100 years of lightning. They just live in the Arctic or something, right?
The warrior of darkness has come.
Just relax, please, Logan. At what age do kids learn patience? I think it's 35 years old.
Is that what I think it is?
The night sky. As it should be.
Who are you people?
Wouldn't you like to know?
You killed a warden, then bathed in its ether as if it were a spring shower, and now the sky? The legends are true. My lord?
I am a god before you.
Have I waited for this moment? For the one possessed of her blessing. For you. You have vanquished the Light Warden of Lakeland, and for the first time in a century, darkness has returned to the mantle of night. Without the ever-present light to sustain them, the Sin Eaters will have no choice but to retreat. Yet our victory is far from complete. Though darkness has fallen here, the other wardens yet bask beneath burning skies.
Okay, so we have to go to like each area, I would assume, and get rid of the light.
Even should it cost me all I have, I would see each and every one of them slain, that this world might be spared from oblivion. Not only for the first, but for the source as well. Save one, and we save the other. But be that as it may, I concede it was wrong of me to summon you to this fight against your will. I swear, on my life, I will one day atone for that deed, but for the present, I beg you stay and see this fight to its conclusion. Cast down the Wardens and restore darkness to the First.
There's our friend there again. I will become the warrior you need.
On behalf of the First, I offer you my deepest thanks.
I understand there is much at stake here, XR, but why do you risk yourself so readily? It must have been a dangerous drain on your ether to summon even one person across the rift.
I do it for my people, of course. To give the Crystarium the tomorrow it deserves.
That is true now, yes, but the city had yet to be built when you first called forth the Crystal Tower. I'm simply curious to know what prompted you to commit yourself so completely to this particular course.
There are things which we can ill afford to lose. And I sensed from the first that I had a part to play in preserving them. Forgive me. I fear the events of the day may have taken their toll.
We all need a good soak and a rest.
Despite appearances, I am an old man. One burdened with many difficult memories, some too painful to recall.
I was going to ask how old he was, because he did sort of reference it's been very long since he had seen the night sky, so obviously he had seen it at some point.
Well then, I'm sorry for pressing.
You don't look a day over 12.
Thing, I'm afraid.
One which has served us well more often than not. Needless to say, we will continue to fight at your side until the last Sin Eater is defeated.
Come then, my warriors of darkness. Let us gather the surviving villagers and make our way back to the Crystarium.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz! Right, that went well. So many lives saved, and the sky itself heralds our success. A single victory in a larger struggle, and perhaps a momentous one nonetheless. Oh, so close to 72. But, it's a real quick, like, 2-text box conversation, no cutscenes, so you're safe to finish out. I wouldn't accept the next one, though, because it's going to be a straight cutscene. Thank you for that reminder. Yes, I need those. But, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize on the shorter end of things, but, this is going to do it, and thank you for the help, Biscuits. That could have been terribly, terribly, terribly rough. I thank you all for coming on in. As Kenny Omega says, it's time for me to bounce out and say, let's go get some chicken nuggets. Later, taters. We'll see you on the weekend. I guarantee it. Bye-bye, everybody. Evening streams. Evening.